In a quiet village, nestled deep within a dark forest, there lived a girl named Harper. The village was peaceful, yet shrouded in a perpetual twilight that kept the sun's warmth at bay. The villagers spoke in hushed tones about the shadowy figure known as the Witch of Hollow Woods, a ghastly creature said to haunt the forest, stealing children who ventured too far into her domain. Harper, with her raven-black hair and curious eyes, was known for her bravery and insatiable curiosity. Her parents warned her countless times to stay away from the forest, but the tales of the witch only fueled her desire to uncover the truth. One misty evening, as the village prepared for a storm, Harper decided to explore the forest, determined to uncover the secrets it held. As she stepped into the forest, the trees seemed to close in around her, their gnarled branches forming grotesque shapes in the fading light. She pressed on, her heart pounding in her chest. The deeper she ventured, the darker and more twisted the forest became. Suddenly, she stumbled upon a path, overgrown and almost hidden from view. Curiosity piqued, she followed it. The path led her to a clearing, at the center of which stood a decrepit old house, its windows dark and empty like soulless eyes. The air was thick with the scent of decay. Harper felt a chill run down her spine, but mustered the courage to approach the house. As she reached the door, it creaked open slowly, revealing a dimly lit interior. Harper stepped inside, the floorboards groaning under her weight. The house was filled with strange artifacts, jars of mysterious liquids, dusty tomes, and peculiar trinkets. She wandered through the rooms, each more eerie than the last. In the final room, she found an old, ornate mirror. The mirror's surface was clouded, and as she wiped away the grime, her reflection vanished, replaced by the image of a beautiful woman with eyes like obsidian. "Welcome, Harper," the woman's voice echoed in the room. Harper stepped back, her heart racing. "I have been waiting for you," the voice continued. The woman in the mirror smiled, her teeth sharp and glistening. Harper realized with horror that she was facing the Witch of Hollow Woods. "What do you want from me?" Harper stammered, her voice trembling. "I seek not to harm you, but to offer you a choice," the witch replied, her voice soft yet menacing. "You are brave, Harper, and I need your help. There is a curse upon this forest, and only someone of pure heart can break it. Will you help me?" Harper was skeptical but intrigued. "What must I do?" The witch's eyes gleamed. "You must retrieve 3 items from the depths of the forest: the heart of the tree, the tear of the moon, and the soul of the river. Only then will the curse be lifted." With a deep breath, Harper agreed, knowing that this might be her only chance to escape. The witch's smile widened, and she vanished from the mirror, leaving Harper alone with her thoughts. Determined, Harper set out to find the heart of the tree. She wandered deeper into the forest until she came upon an ancient tree, its bark twisted and blackened. At its base, she found a glowing, pulsating orb, the heart of the tree. As she reached for it, the tree's branches came alive, clawing at her with ferocious intent. Harper dodged and weaved, narrowly avoiding the grasping branches, and finally seized the heart, feeling its warmth in her hands. Next, she sought the tear of the moon. Harper followed a path lit by faint moonlight, leading her to a clearing where a silver pool shimmered under the moon's gaze. As she knelt by the pool, a single tear-shaped gem rose from the water's surface, glowing softly. As she reached out to take it, the pool's water turned to ice, and ghostly figures emerged, reaching for her with frostbitten hands. Harper's breath fogged in the icy air, but she managed to grasp the tear of the moon, escaping the clutches of the spectral figures. Finally, she journeyed to the river, its waters dark and foreboding. She followed the river upstream until she found a spot where the water seemed to whisper her name. Plunging her hand into the icy water, she felt a small, cold stone, the soul of the river. As she pulled it out, the river roared in fury, rising up to drag her into its depths. Harper fought against the powerful current, clutching the stone tightly, and managed to pull herself to safety. Exhausted but triumphant, Harper returned to the witch's house. The mirror glowed as she entered, and the witch appeared once more. "You have done well, Harper. Now place the items on the altar," she instructed. Harper did as she was told, placing the heart of the tree, the tear of the moon, and the soul of the river on a stone altar in the center of the room. The house trembled as a dark energy swirled around them. The witch's form began to change, her beauty fading to reveal her true, hideous form, an ancient crone with eyes that burned like coals. "Thank you, Harper," the witch cackled, her voice dripping with malice. "You have freed me from my prison, but now you must take my place." The witch's laugh echoed through the house as the shadows closed in around Harper. "No!" Harper screamed, but it was too late. The darkness enveloped her, pulling her into the mirror. As her vision faded, she saw the witch step out of the mirror, free at last, and watched in horror as her own reflection stared back at her from the other side of the glass. The villagers never saw Harper again. They spoke of her bravery and mourned her loss, but the forest remained as dark and twisted as ever. Some say that on misty nights, if you listen closely, you can hear Harper's cries echoing through the trees, a warning to those who dare to venture into the hollow woods. And so the legend of Harper and the Witch of Hollow Woods lived on, a chilling tale passed down through generations, a reminder of the dark secrets that lurk just beyond